The topic is binaries or libraries in a Linux machine. We will be discussing key binaries and libraries in a Linux machine that are sbin, library, lib, boot, bin. Libraries or binaries in a Linux machine simply means that these are like some commands or some functions that help a user like you and me to communicate to the hardware, to the Linux machine. So these binaries and libraries helps users communicate with the Linux machine. LSLTR, it shows you the libraries and binaries in a Linux machine that are like sbin, lib, boot, bin. Let's do lssbin to list the system binaries. Sbin stands for system libraries. System libraries are used to manage system as an administrator, and it helps removing, adding users, groups, etc. And you can see in this system binaries there is commands that is used by administrators. So normal users doesn't have access to this system binaries. It is to prevent from hack or corruption. So only administrators or trusted users can have the access of these binaries. So in this sbin, we can see there are commands like group add, group delete, add user, etc. So these are commands that are most probably used by administrators, so they can add or remove groups and do the administrative tasks. So next, when we do lib, that is libraries, these are system libraries or libraries in a Linux machine. These libraries are used by Linux kernel, and these libraries in a Linux machine, these libraries helps us communicate with the hardware. So when we imagine kernel performing tasks or kernel communicating with the hardware, it is with these libraries it communicates with the hardware. So as you can see, these libraries has like WSL, Python 3, etc. So these are the libraries that helps the kernel communicate with the hardware. So now boot. Boot is not a file that we can see simply in our Linux in our desktop. But however, if we see in the instance or if we observe in an instance boot folder, we can see some files in it. So boot simply means the restart and start of the Linux machine. So now let's understand what is bin. Let's do lsbin. So we understood that sbin stands for system binaries. Now user binaries. This can be used by normal users other than administrative users. So it is not limited to admin. Any users and perform the commands. In this lsbin, these have many commands like tail, top, apt, etc. These are the simple commands or commands that any users can perform. Now when we observe the sbin in the lsltr, we can see that it redirects with usr/sbin. So usr is you can say root folder that has the files or the subfolder that is sbin, lib, libraries and binaries. So for that, it is a shortcut. For it, the shortcut is lib. So usr/lib, it also simply is lib. So also for the sbin as well, it is in the usr/sbin folder. Sbin is a shortcut for usr/sbin. Lib is a shortcut for like usr/lib, and bin is a shortcut for the folder usr/. So that is it for the video today. I hope the topic was simple and insightful. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day. Bye.